Oh, what a lovely evening to have you back on Tea Time with Malaika and Martha. We had taken a while without posting. Apologies to you because you guys keep inboxing us that you want to actually get more stuff from us. And we are finally here. We are so happy to be back here. And of course, I'm not alone. I'm with my co-host, of course, Martha. Yes. And we are not alone. We are going to have such a powerful topic today. It's so strong. If you realize that this month is May, and this month is Mental Illness Awareness Month. So we took on this chance to actually talk about such an important and delicate topic today. Sorry for the previous videos, were a bit dark, but we promise in Econ City there will be enough light. Yeah, so we're not alone. We're with some handsome, you see? You know what I'm talking? Very handsome, friendly, and nice guy on the set with us today. I think let's let him introduce himself, right, Martha?
Hi everyone, my name is Mosi J. William Kagame, and today I'm with you guys. I'm with Malaika and Martha for a Tea Time talk. Thank
you. We're so excited to have him. Yeah, Martha will talk about that.
Yeah. So since it's May and the mental
illness, awareness.
So we really wanted to also, include that also and make sure we fight this because it's really affecting us. And I don't know whether it's affecting us mostly the youth and those people. I don't know whether but I just really feel it's among us mostly.
Yes, true.
So we really wanted to know what's actually causing this, what is tearing us apart, because really you might actually have a mental health issues and you don't
want to accept it, right?
Yes. And I feel like our parents think the
society
think it's just a thing, it's a white thing.
Exactly, but, white people think, you get, like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, like I have issues, stop because but these things are actually really real.
Yeah.
Wanted to know your view about it.
Yes.
According to me, I feel like society is not giving everyone a chance to most people are not given a chance to talk about what they are going through, because realize most people who suffer from mental illnesses, it doesn't come just as a slight problem. It doesn't come it's not a one day thing.
Yeah,
so it grows because it has stages. So realize if people are being if youths are being, if you realize that you are going through this at an early stage, you could actually work on it before it grows to
something else,
a bigger level. So
because I feel like a one time thing is normal. Like everyone at a point gets sad, maybe because of overworking or you've lost someone. Exactly.
Sick, your parents are sick. You feel like your work is getting out of hand.
Yeah. But that's not mental illness, because mental illness is more serious. Like, you are there for a long period of time, right? Because everyone gets sad at a point, right?
Yes. But we want to know what's actually causing it. What's causing mental health?
Yeah.
Is it maybe you're not having self-esteem? Is it maybe you're not around your parents? Some people have lost their parents and they have got mental health issues. Some people are sick. Maybe you're diabetic
and you feel
issues.
Exactly, but you find out and then it throws you in a very bad place.
So how can you handle such things, Malaika?
So Malaika and Martha, I have a feeling it's I feel like most of the causes are different, like you said. I would say people in our age, it could be that someone is really so ambitious and they are really looking at achieving everything very, very easily or very sharp. Then it reaches a time you cannot achieve whatever that you want at that very, very point. So you really want everything to work out your way, but we all know that that's not how it's supposed to be. At some point you have to be patient, or so if someone is ambitious, I'm going to give you an example. I was telling you a story about myself where I didn't really open up so much, but it reached a time and I had so many on my plate, I had so much on my plate. I had school and I had work at some point, and I really wanted to. There's certain things that I wanted to achieve before maybe campus.
Yeah,
ends and
like
everything.
you put a limit to
Yeah,
yourself, like
yeah.
by this.
So at a point, most of the things that I had planned didn't work out. So it gave me a lot of pressure. At some point, I will feel like maybe I'm not good enough,
Yeah.
and
You're going home, your
Yeah.
parents are telling you,
Yeah.
Mark,
Yeah.
you also want to achieve your things.
exactly. So at some point, I felt like, man, life is not easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not. Everything is not working out. So I think in my second year, I think when quarantine was beginning, remember that time we were given a lot of we were given a lot of time alone.
True.
So that's
true.
when I realized that it's eating me up. I would find myself alone, but I'm literally thinking. I don't know what I'm thinking about, but I know what I'm supposed to do. It's reached a time I never wanted to speak to anyone, even about how I feel. Like
Yeah.
even when I know things are not working out, I know I'm supposed to pray about them. Which even a time that I'll doubt my prayer to God. You get. So imagine these are things that I went through. I knew I am a Christian. I knew I was supposed to pray, but it even took away my right thinking
Yeah.
that I'm supposed to pray to God about it. You get.
Like it's really that horrible.
Yeah,
It takes you to
so-
that place. And actually that's true, because I had someone that one of the signs is people don't open up. Like someone is going to smile, they're really going through a lot. Like it's just to deceive you. You get.
So, but what I think, you might be there and you're like, but I don't feel like that, so I don't have mental health.
But it's
Your story
different.
is not.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all different.
By the way,
Yeah.
it could be for you. Maybe you are being. By the way, during quarantine, that's when most people had like that time to just think about life, to feel like they've lost hope. They're hopeless, and people really. And by the way, if I also take it to our parents were like really, really depressed in that time. Like remember, you have children at
Yeah.
home. Remember, they're not going to school. Like you're not working.
So you
People
literally have to
lost
figure
jobs.
out everything that very time.
And then
By the way, parents, I
Yeah.
don't think parents know that. I don't think they know,
They
but they were passing through mental health.
yeah, at some
Yeah,
point.
that's-
they were really, they just don't say it like we do.
Yeah.
Because
But-
realize, example, most parents lost their jobs. Most
That's
businesses
true, that's
went
true.
down
People
because
really lost jobs.
So this pushed so many people to go to I have a friend that lost most of his companies during quarantine, and this is a man that is married to someone, and I have a feeling the way you see society, like a man is supposed to be strong.
Yeah.
So I don't think he even came out to talk about it.
anything.
You just see him sneaking in with bottles of alcohol to his room, and he drinks, and his wife didn't know that she drinks. You get. So many things can cause mental illness
And
and
usually
everything.
such things lead us to, doing drugs,
Yeah,
because we
yeah.
feel like
Yeah.
that's the only way
That's true.
we can't tell anyone and feel good
Yeah.
about
And
it.
actually, the more we do those things, the more depressed we get. Like it
Yeah.
doesn't get you out of
You
there.
wake
It
up
just
the next day and you
it
feel
just
worse.
makes you
Feeling
forget
worse,
that
yeah.
you're actually feeling the pain. But the next morning you have to wake up and you're going back to the same thing. So, is there any way that we can prevent depression, mental? By the way, we should not confuse sadness with depression with mental illness.
Yeah.
They're three different things.
Yeah. But I feel like it starts with sadness.
Yeah.
As a human being, at some point we all get sad, but there's a point it gets and it's really extreme.
Yeah.
So much
Yeah.
self-doubt,
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
much,
yeah, yeah.
I don't like myself, like literally. Yeah, by
And-
the way, all those things cause a lot of things. You feel like nothing is good for you, when
Yeah.
nothing good can happen to you or something like that. It brings so many really sad things.
Yeah.
That's true.
And also, I feel like at some point now, like us who are at university, there's certain things that would cause the illness. Let me say, as in a relationship, then it didn't work out.
Relationships,
Yeah.
by
Yeah.
the way, like.
Then
By
it
the way,
didn't work
let's
out.
not even go around. People
Let's
in
talk-
our age, like
Yeah.
people get depressed over relationships.
Yeah.
Someone you just feel like
You
you're
feel
so
like this
attached to
person
someone.
was meant to be mine.
Uh-huh. Which is the time it doesn't
Come
work
right
out.
out.
Yeah,
Such-
doesn't work out and
Oh my
feel
god!
like,
And
but
it throws you.
there's some people in a relationship, yes, we're supposed to enter a relationship knowing, but these people who will enter a relationship and they know it has to work out. This
Yeah.
is my girl, this is my boy. It has to work out. So once it ends, it's really sad.
Yeah, and some relationships end in a very weird way. At a point that
You feel like maybe you're worthless. You feel
Yeah,
like maybe you're not
you lose
enough.
yourself.
You're wondering
Self-worth.
what was known to
self-doubt.
you
yeah,
about.
yeah.
And also
So-
a more serious thing that can cause depression and mental illness is like sex, like harassment, you know. Such
Yeah.
things that are very serious. If someone goes through like something
Yeah.
you get like
Yeah.
definitely you're going to go there. So you have to fight before you actually go there. Actually, I think was it like a week ago I interacted with some lady. She's I think an advocate. Yes, like people go to her and talk to her about a lot of issues, and then she was telling us a story about a young girl. I don't know if I would feel good talking about it, but it was connected to this. She was only 15 years of age, like 15 years of age. If you feel like mental illness is something, no, not like, you know, it's not so big. Like, I mean, like those guys exaggerate. It's actually very bad because
bad.
this girl, she went to her auntie's place. Her mom sent her like for holidays, you get. And then this auntie had like a bar, you get. So this auntie called the girl to start working in the bar, and then later on made her like engage with the men in the bar, you get. And she's only 15 years of age, imagine. During quarantine. That's what I was saying. These things really happened during lockdown. So she unfortunately gets pregnant, 15 years of age, and gets infected. Hey guys, boy, just imagine it's a 15-year-old. Like,
Yeah.
imagine for us we can't handle it. Let's say you're 19, you're 20, you get you're 18, you're 24,
But a 15-year-old.
15-year-old, and then at the end she.
But you guys,
Anyway, it's so
now
sad.
that you're talking about that, how low could that age be? Like, could someone have mental health at like 10
Yes,
years, at
people go
9?
through
think-
traumatic things when they're
Yeah.
still
No, there
young.
are people who there are people that whose stories like it
Come
reaches a
from
time
people.
and they don't want to share about certain things, but some people would tell you about how they were raped at their tender age. Let me say 10. Yeah, so someone of that kind grows up
Grows up
in
in
such
hate.
in such a situation. They when they look at boys or any male
Yeah.
species,
Or
they
even
would-
women.
they'll just feel so bad about it.
Could also growing up in a bad home cause you mental health?
Yeah, at some point. Imagine you grow up under violence. Your parents
Yeah,
are really
yeah,
so
yeah.
violent. Or your mom is being mistreated by your dad or something.
What
like
are the
that.
signs of mental health illness or depression? One of the signs is overthinking.
Yeah.
You would like literally think and think. You think like you want to think for the whole world. You're like thinking every single time,
And
and
being sad, like
being sad.
extremely sad.
Yeah,
Find
Being
yourself
alone.
want to just be alone. You're angry at the world.
yeah,
literally.
yeah.
Yes. And you worry a lot. You're
And
always
anxious.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there any other sign you have for like someone who's really
I feel like
And then also you have like really your sleeping patterns are like
they keep
you
on
find like you
changing.
don't sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it really
You keep on
does.
rotating in your bed like
Yes.
from
Wow.
the time you go to your
And
bed
because I
till
feel like
you wake
sleep
up.
is the most
Peaceful,
like a gift.
you know.
Yeah.
You guys, I enjoy my sleep. So I'm imagining.
I thought I was
Yeah.
the only person that enjoys sleep. but
Really?
I'm
wow.
imagining someone.
She's your man right there.
So I'm imagining not being able to sleep. It's really,
Yeah, it's really horrible.
horrifying.
Yeah. I
So-
think now we should look for a way forward, how we're going to fight depression, you know, how we can prevent it, you know. Like, that should be now our focus right now, because we have talked about maybe the signs,